What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the squad. It's in T-Drip set. What it do? I appreciate you guys for tuning in, coming back, and all of the support. Now, listen, my name is Tamika, aka Toot. Welcome to my reaction channel. I appreciate everybody for tapping in with Toot. Now, I've done a couple of videos. If you scroll right down below, you will see, especially when it comes down to this Blueface and Chrisean. It's a couple of things that I do want to talk about, because sometimes, as much as that I hate to want to admit it, some things that Blue say does hold a little water. But I want to talk about, how do you feel about how he's been doing Chrisean since the baby has been born. Now, as you know, Chrisean, she flew back to Baltimore. She had the baby with her family. Blueface was not there. He was actually in Miami with his other baby mama, Jaden. Now, here's the thing. We do remember a time when Blueface was with Jaden, okay? And he did choose to be with Chrisean, and it was at a time where Jaden was also pregnant. Now, a lot of people is feeling like this is Chrisean's karma. However, I want to know, what do you guys think about some of these tweets as a man? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I really think that he is butthurt, and I have never seen him this hurt before. Now, a lot of people say, oh, he ain't hurt, he ain't hurt. Listen, it is nowhere in the world you can tell me that a man will waste this much time talking about a female that is in his past when he has a new girlfriend. It's not making no sense to me, and I really want to know how you guys feel. Now, this is a thing that is so messed up. Blueface got a whole array of tweets, okay? And the fact of the matter is, I hate the fact that you're saying that you're going to take the baby from her, right? If she becomes unfit, or if you see any inkling of her being an unfit mother. But do you guys think that him trolling her right now is contributing to her mental health to where she can't take care of a baby? I want to know right now, because he basically said that if she could not do right, he would get a baby to Jaden. Now, see, at some point, man, this is some ignorant ass shit. I don't understand it. And people think that some things that he's saying holds merit. And I want to know how you guys feel about it, because I feel like this is gaslighting at its finest. I feel like he wants control. I feel like once Chrisean left him, and she's seen that she can make it without him, I feel like that was the biggest thing that hit him in his gut. I think Chrisean has issues as well, because at first she did say that she didn't want to have the baby around them, but then there were some messages that did leak to where she was saying that she didn't care if he was going to be there. Long story short, I just want to know if you guys feel like what he's doing right now is contributing to her mental health. I want to know. Because, I mean, you can't sit up here and say you want your baby mother to be the best mother she can be, but then you having stuff like this. He's saying things like, bitch was finna do a concert smoking before labor. Bitch smoked a blunt on the way to the hospital. Then you got people, women, telling him, drug test the baby. Now, listen, I don't condone any type of drug usage, you know what I'm saying, when you're carrying a child. But I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of my family smoke weed with kids. And, I mean, we all came out okay. I'm not saying it is right, but I'm not saying that it's not unheard of not. Because I know that a lot of my family did it because it helped them with the nausea and stuff like that. But this nigga say, take care of our son correctly or Jaden will. That simple. And I thought they drug tested the baby when they were born as well, too. I could be wrong, though. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy now. They just be want to get you in and out of the hospital. He said, I don't want my son to add to my sauce or clout. I want him to be taken care of. That's it. Now, another thing that I want to ask about is, how do you feel about Chrisean making a social media page for her son, and then the booking information that she put in the bio was to her? How do you feel about that? Because I'm just asking this question because I remember before Blue Ivy, Beyonce's daughter, was even born, I remember them going through a lot of patents trying to make sure that her name was copywritten and a lot of different things. You feel what I'm saying? So to me, the way that I look at it is, if now social media is money, okay? I feel like her creating a page for her son, you know what I'm saying, could open up the doors for baby endorsements and all types of shit. So I don't really see a problem in her having a page for him. But I want to know, how do y'all feel about that? Baby has to show signs before they're tested. things like that, okay? At the end of the day, Blue Heart himself, because he put himself in a position to use a vulnerable woman, and he met his match. I believe that too as well. The gift of life of knife is a genuine feeling of something to live for, and aside from trying to convince her what was worth living for, made the bed, so lay her down and get it. I totally agree. Tanisha says, smart move. The baby will be a millionaire before he turns. And I think that's what the problem is. This baby almost got 1 million on his page already. The baby's 2 years old. 2 days old. And I feel like it was a very, very smart move. So I don't feel like the book is not bad, but the timing is a little weird. Now, when you say what is bad about it, the timing or the fact that she put bookings in it? When you say the timing, do you mean making a page for her or for him? Or what do you mean? Elaborate a little bit, Ebony Nicole. I just want to know. What timing is weird? Because I see a lot of celebrities, like, soon as the baby is born, the first thing they do is have a page for him. Like, all of them. Like, so I just want to know. So when you say timing, what do you mean? What timing was wrong? Her making a page for her son, or her having a booking information in there? How the fuck Jaden gonna take care of someone? Now, the reason why I'm asking this, because he's sitting here and he's talking about, you know what I'm saying, Krishan being an unfit mother. But I want to know, did you guys see what happened earlier on live with his son? I don't want to play it here because it's a child. But his son was on live today, okay? His son was on live. He left away. I don't know where he went, where Blue went, but the son was on live, and the son took his thing out. He took his meat out on live, okay? And a lot of people caught it. I would not dare play some shit like that. There is people on YouTube who did post it, but they did blur out that part. But, you know, it's weird as hell to me that you could sit here and you could be invested when you got this type of stuff going on. I mean, there's no food in the pantry for your other kid. They barely got rooms. And you could talk about Krishan. I'm just not really understanding, and I'm really not... But yeah, hold on one second. You said, look at something in the story. I think it's really sad. She put out messages. He's mad. She went to a little baby restaurant, and he said she's chasing cock. Blue exploiting everyone, and I don't like it. Let me see. I feel she should be loving on her kid. Leave social media alone to keep her peace of mind. I feel like what people got to understand is that social media is her job, and I think people are confusing that. You feel me? Now, I will agree there is going to be certain times where you definitely have to, like, put a cancel. I think it's certain things that she has to tune out to protect her peace, but her job is social media. Let's talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going on. So I feel like at some point, it's like a balance that she's going to have to keep. You know what I'm saying? He's scared because Krishan protective instincts kicked in. Facts. I agree. Blue and Jaden had that conversation, and she told him she's not taking care of anyone's kid except for her own. Great. It's 24 hours in a day. I'm quite sure she loves on her baby. I do that. I agree that too. What I'm afraid is I do not want her to, like, you know, when you first having a child, you know what I'm saying, that postpartum can be real. And I feel like the things that he's doing online right now could be a little troubling. You feel me? But what I think is, I feel like this situation is going to really make a better woman out of her. At least I'm praying that happens to her. You know what I mean? One thing I do hate is I think I said this when it came down to, like, the Reginae situation. Is sometimes what I do hate is how women act like they never had a Blue. or they never sucker stroked over a man before. You know, that I think that's the problem that I just have with women in the comments. Like, granted, she's done some very off the wall shit, but I think that people got to factor in the fact that we've all been gone over somebody to the point where we make irrational ass decisions. When you don't have the family support system that you need, it's so easy for you to stay confided in these dumbass people. You dig? I'm not saying that she should have a pass, but what I'm saying is that people love to kick another woman down like they can't be empathetic of the shit that woman is going through. That bothers me so bad because I can remember being sucker stroking, looking stupid as hell. You feel me? Over somebody. You know what I mean? And it took a lot for me to be able to say, shit, I got to get up out of this. So that's the thing that I hate sometimes, that women be in these comments acting like they always came out strong. Now, I might be a selective few who never had to go through this type of shit. You feel me? But a majority of us went through shit like this. It would have been hilarious if the kid said he liked Lil Baby music. Yo, that shit's hilarious as fuck to me. I feel like, to me, the dopest thing that she could have did was name her son Krishan. So when the baby have to go over his house for the weekend with him and Jaden, he's going to have to call Krishan. I think that shit was fucking genius. I think that shit was genius as fuck, bro. Like, when you think about it, that shit's so genius. Like, that nigga's really gonna have to give him a nickname. You feel me? But he won't be able to say Krishan. Jaden been and tried to fight that little baby, bro. Like, that's fucking serious. But I think that shit is genius as fuck. Because that's the type of petty I am. Jaden is not going to even be able to call her, say Krishan to that. And then, you know, so for this nigga, let me tell you what is mad. He's so mad because he cannot control his woman. And you know what? My biggest prayer to Krishan is that she really learns to tune him the fuck out. I think her baby boy is going to give her a strength that she didn't even know she had. And I think she's going to realize just how much she can do for herself without him. And it's really showing. Blueface real feelings is showing. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is in these comments talking about he ain't but her. Nigga, yes he is. Because when you say you are a grown-ass man and you're making comments on your Twitter and you're saying things like you're in love with Jaden and she's the one that been holding you down and she just got it. There is no way in the world that you can pay this much attention to Krishan. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You're not giving it that much energy. He has the last 42 tweets is about Krishan. But you got a woman at home. That's bugging. He even snuck the other night. He snuck while Jaden was asleep. She was snoring loud as hell. I thought the motherfucker, I thought it was a pit. My dog snored like that girl snored. But dog, on my mama, you shouldn't have that much energy. I don't understand it. It's crazy as hell. He was up at 2 in the morning. The girl all in the background knocked out. And then you know that he was thinking about it because then you delete it. You don't never delete tweets, but you delete those because you know you had no business up on there on that internet. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that girl. I'm happy that Blue met his match. For real. A lot of people think that he is really in love with Jaden. I don't see it. What I think it is, I think he's in love with the familiarity of Jaden. Which means that it's something that he's been remembering since high school. You know? He's thriving on the fact that she's never been with another man, even when he didn't date her so dirty. That's not a flex. Now, Jaden did say something else before I wrapped up this video. She actually called Krishan dumb. She said in response. Now, this is the thing that gets me, people. I just want to say this one thing. We're going to talk about it and we're going to wrap it up. But it fucks me up because listen to what this girl says. I just don't understand what the fuck is going on. What is this man? I want to know what he is giving these women. Because I don't see what the big deal is with this nigga Blue. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, hold on, y'all. Hey, what the fuck? This nigga here must be slinging the best wood in the world. Alright, so I want to let you see what she said. If I can find it. Anyway, I think it's on site. But I think Jaden basically said that she was dumb. She said, she said that Blue had never once said anything about taking custody from her because he knows what type of mother she is. Now, that could be questionable. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, she said that, he said that, here we go. Here we go. Let's just look at it. Fuck it. I'm about to have a fucking aneurysm. So this is what she said. Jaden said, never once has my BD ever said he would try to take my kids. Why? Question mark. Because he never thought I was unable to be sane to raise them. So what does that say about this dumb broad? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like neither one of them are in the position to call the other one dumb. I don't feel like either one of them is better than the other at this point, but rock on. She also said, respectfully or disrespectfully, leave my kids out of shit. I ain't mad about nothing. Bitches tried to laugh at my pain. Now same one sitting looking stupid, and yet I haven't said nothing. It's harder than it look, huh? Imagine being #1 anyway. Stream me and daddy music. Thanks for the theatrics for today. Wow. Wow. What I can say is he don't like you neither, Jaden. You're a doormat to him. You're somebody that he's always going to know that he can come back to. And that's the reason why he's giving you your 20 minutes of fame. Krishan's son has more clout than Blueface and Jaden put together right now. And I feel very sorry for her that she doesn't recognize that. Because, let's be real. Nigga, you are there by default. Let's just be real about that shit. Girl, you are there by default. But let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know in the comment section, do you feel like this is a situation where they're giving a man a pass while both of these women are going back and forth? Because, see, one thing I notice a lot, of women tend to always side with these scumbag-ass men. And I don't understand it. They'll be quick in these comments to call Jaden and Krishan dumb, which is, they didn't went through some situations. However, there's never no smoke for the man, and I want to know why. You feel me? That's what I want to know. Let's drop it down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. Y'all stay tuned, all right?